Switzerland have done it. After a tense and dramatic battle against Colombia, the quarterfinals are officially set, and the Swiss are heading to a blockbuster showdown with Argentina. It wasn't a match packed with goals or endless chances, but it delivered everything football fans love: discipline, drama, incredible goalkeeping, and a nerve-shredding penalty shootout. From the opening whistle, both teams knew one mistake could end their World Cup journey. Switzerland looked dangerous early when Ruben Vargas tested Camilo Vargas with a powerful strike that seemed destined for the top corner. But the Colombian goalkeeper produced a spectacular save to keep the match level. Colombia responded before halftime through Fabian Rieder, forcing another outstanding save from Switzerland's goalkeeper. It quickly became clear that this wasn't going to be a high-scoring thriller. Instead, it turned into a tactical chess match where every tackle, interception, and save carried enormous importance. As the game entered extra time, both sides searched desperately for the breakthrough. Switzerland came agonizingly close when a powerful effort crashed off the crossbar, sending fans to the edge of their seats. Moments later, another dangerous shot took an unpredictable deflection, but somehow the Swiss defense managed to scramble it away. The movement of the ball made it nearly impossible to judge, yet Switzerland found a way to survive. With neither side able to find the winning goal, penalties would decide who advanced to the quarterfinals. This is where composure separates winners from losers. Colombia's penalty approach lacked conviction, while Switzerland stayed calm under immense pressure. One crucial save gave the Swiss the advantage they desperately needed, and suddenly the momentum completely shifted. Then came the defining moment. Ruben Vargas stepped forward knowing that one successful kick would send Switzerland into the World Cup quarterfinals. The pressure couldn't have been greater, but he never looked rattled. With complete confidence, he buried the penalty into the back of the net before exploding into emotional celebrations alongside his teammates. It was a moment every footballer dreams about. Switzerland may not be the flashiest team remaining in the tournament, but they continue proving that organization, discipline, and teamwork can beat individual brilliance. Even without several key players due to injuries, they stayed compact, defended brilliantly, and once again found a way to win when it mattered most. Now comes their biggest challenge yet: Argentina. The styles couldn't be more different. Argentina thrive on possession, creativity, and the magic of Lionel Messi, while Switzerland rely on defensive structure, patience, and collective effort. The Swiss rarely allow opponents many clear opportunities, making them one of the most difficult teams to break down. Argentina, meanwhile, continue finding ways to win, but questions remain about their defense after conceding goals in recent matches. Against a disciplined Swiss side, every defensive mistake could be punished. And then there's Lionel Messi. After carrying Argentina through another demanding knockout match, everyone is asking the same question: how much does he have left? Physically, mentally, and emotionally, the workload has been enormous. Yet every time people think Messi has reached his limit, he delivers another unforgettable performance. Saturday's quarterfinal promises to be one of the most fascinating clashes of the tournament, a battle between Argentina's attacking brilliance and Switzerland's defensive resilience. Only one nation will move one step closer to World Cup glory. Switzerland may have earned their place in the quarterfinals, but now an even greater challenge awaits. While they are incredibly organized and disciplined, many believe they simply don't have the explosive attacking power to punish Argentina the way Egypt did earlier in the tournament. Argentina should be more comfortable controlling possession against the Swiss, but make no mistake, this quarterfinal will be anything but easy. Before looking ahead, let's revisit one of the most dramatic matches of the tournament: Argentina's incredible comeback victory over Egypt. The game couldn't have started any worse for the defending champions. Egypt stunned everyone with an early breakthrough when Marwan Atiyah delivered a perfectly weighted cross into the box, and Yasser Ibrahim rose highest to power a brilliant header past the goalkeeper. Suddenly, Argentina found themselves chasing the game almost immediately. A few minutes later, Argentina had the perfect chance to respond. They were awarded a penalty, and naturally, Lionel Messi stepped up. Even the greatest players miss from time to time, and this was one of those rare moments. Messi failed to convert, leaving Egypt firmly in control and giving Argentina an even bigger mountain to climb. Despite the setback, Argentina never stopped attacking. One of the most exciting moments came when a brilliant solo run sliced through Egypt's defense, complete with a dazzling nutmeg before an inch-perfect pass created what looked like a certain goal. However, after a lengthy VAR review, the play was pulled back for an earlier foul, leaving Argentine fans frustrated and confused. Egypt continued to threaten on the counterattack and doubled their advantage through a clinical finish from Zizou. Their pace and direct attacking football caused Argentina serious problems all afternoon, proving they were more than capable of competing with one of the tournament favorites. But champions respond when the pressure is greatest. Cristian Romero sparked Argentina's comeback with a vital goal that shifted the momentum completely. Suddenly, belief returned, and the atmosphere inside the stadium changed. Then came the moment everyone expected. Lionel Messi took control. Still frustrated after missing the earlier penalty, Messi elevated his game to another level. His movement, vision, and leadership transformed Argentina's attack, and before long he found the equalizer, reminding the football world exactly why he remains one of the greatest players in history. The winning goal arrived through Enzo Fernandez, whose perfectly timed header completed an unforgettable comeback. As the final whistle blew, Messi dropped to his knees in pure relief and emotion. Even after winning the World Cup before, his hunger to lift the trophy again remained stronger than ever. Speaking after the match, Messi praised his teammates for refusing to surrender. He explained that the group never gives up, no matter how difficult the situation becomes, and believed scoring their first goal quickly gave Argentina the confidence to complete the comeback. That mentality has become the identity of this Argentine squad. Now, all eyes turn toward the quarterfinal against Switzerland. Argentina possessed the creativity, attacking quality, and individual brilliance to win any match, but questions still remain about their defense. Switzerland, meanwhile, won't make life easy. They stay compact, defend as a unit, and force opponents to work for every opportunity. Switzerland reached this stage after surviving an incredibly tense penalty shootout against Colombia. Colombia had chances to win the match, including a golden opportunity in extra time after a costly Swiss defensive mistake, but they couldn't find the finishing touch. They also missed 2 penalties in the shootout, allowing Switzerland to capitalize when it mattered most. That's the difference at the knockout stage of the World Cup. One missed chance, one brilliant save, or one composed penalty can decide an entire tournament. Now, 2 completely different football philosophies are about to collide. Argentina's attacking brilliance will face Switzerland's defensive discipline, and only one team will book its place in the World Cup semifinals. That was the moment Colombia will replay in their minds for years. A golden opportunity, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and somehow the shot never even hit the target. At this stage of the World Cup, chances like that simply have to be converted. Against a disciplined team like Switzerland, you don't get many opportunities, and when you waste them, you're usually punished. In the end, Colombia only had themselves to blame. What's so frustrating is that Colombia actually played some impressive football throughout the tournament. Defensively, they were outstanding, conceding just 1 goal across their entire campaign. But their biggest weakness was clear from the very beginning: finishing. The statistics tell the entire story. Colombia registered an incredible 94 shots during the tournament but managed to score only 5 goals. Those numbers reveal exactly why their World Cup journey came to an end. They consistently created dangerous positions, built promising attacks, and controlled large portions of matches, but when it came to the final pass or the decisive finish, they simply lacked the clinical edge needed to compete at the highest level. For a nation known for producing talented attacking players, that will be the biggest disappointment. The build-up play was there. The movement was there. The opportunities were there. The goals simply weren't. Meanwhile, Switzerland showed exactly why knockout football is all about efficiency rather than style. They may not dominate possession or overwhelm opponents with flashy attacking football, but they stay organized, defend as a unit, and capitalize when opportunities arrive. Sometimes that's all you need to keep a World Cup dream alive. After the final whistle, the Swiss players celebrated with their supporters, soaking in a moment that will stay with them forever. Those scenes perfectly captured what football is all about. Players collapsed onto the pitch, embraced one another, and then rushed toward their fans, celebrating a hard-earned victory after surviving one of the most nerve-wracking matches of the tournament. However, The celebrations won't last long. Standing between Switzerland and a place in the semifinals is Argentina. Despite Argentina's dramatic comeback victory earlier in the day, they have shown moments of vulnerability, particularly in defense. That will give Switzerland confidence. If key players return from injury, especially those who missed this match, the Swiss could become an even tougher opponent. Their togetherness has become their greatest strength. Even without several important starters, they fought for every ball, defended with incredible discipline, and found a way to advance. That's the mentality championship teams are built on. Looking back at the match itself, the opening 45 minutes were exactly what many expected, a tactical battle with very few clear-cut chances. Colombia produced the first real opportunity through a clever passing move before forcing an excellent save from Switzerland's goalkeeper. Soon after,